Sorry for the delay. I was. Man, I feel. I don't want to say awful, but I definitely feel worse than I have in a long time because I'm on break, I'm back at home, I'm on a different setup, so it's not exactly optimal. But more importantly, this is really warm, and my allergies are down, so I'll probably be a lot quieter just because I'm gonna be so often just to blow my nose. Uh, like right now, for example, I can feel the drainage. Ugh. To be honest, I'll probably just succumb to taking allergy meds, which I've been trying to stave off for so long because I hate penin on stuff like that, but it's only for a few days. I think I'll be okay. But besides that, I previously when I did the Windblume, I switched it to JP voice acting just because of certain voice acting stuff, but I think I'm losing a lot of the out of the interactions just because I'm not understanding, or I just think English is just so much more natural to me. So I think I'm just gonna suck it up kind of and switch back to English and just this one time only. I'll separate. No, what I don't know what terminology call it, but we'll just call it separating the artist from their work type of deal. And you know, if it ever becomes an issue, well, I'll do it if I get there. So yeah, hopefully nothing goes wrong. Just because my setup's back at home. Things are going to be a lot slower. Like I said before, I am on. Well, I don't think I've said it, but I am on my laptop, so I don't have any OBS customization and what. So I'll really just be doing a lot of yeah, a lot. Well, I guess technically all of it's been manual work. Yeah, a lot of it's been manual work so far, but it's just not as efficient. Just quickly set up. Because I remember every time I've done this from my laptop, I would always have my phone on the side as my backup thing. So if if there's any camera stuff that goes wrong, I can at least tell audio wise. That would just be completely up in the air, and you know, maybe someone will stop by and hopefully correct me. I mean, I don't think anything can really go wrong with the mic. In the past, my mic would cut off, so I speak quietly. But I think I've optimized it enough so it picks up almost everything. But that comes with the issue of it also picks up my thing. So as long as it's not like a super deep breath, as if like I was like annoyed or something, that type of like thing, I think it'll be okay. But yeah, anyways, when was the last time? Since Friday, I think. That's the last stream. Windblume. Not much has really changed. Just been continuously farming. That's I'm more than halfway. From Ayaka, and I started farming these, but I honestly don't even know if Dea or Ayaka is gonna be. I honestly could search up the Dea mats because she is out. I don't know. Worst case scenario, I'll just have it farmed up, and I'll probably just have to speedrun farming them. Info releases not that soon because we're only entering the second week, so I may jump the gun a little. Anyways, I didn't realize the finale is releasing tomorrow. Yeah, so I guess tomorrow I might. So I always play. Wait, part two. I'm surprised I didn't accidentally trigger the quest, just because I've already logged in and done dailies. I'm guessing like the time resets, and I haven't stayed in it in game for that long. Cycle 2 days. Yeah, this allergy sucks. Just having the stuffy running combos just ain't it, chief.
Today's the day. Let's go meet up with Sucrose.
Actually I don't even know where we're meeting. I'm gonna just assume somewhere in one.
Sucrose, we're here.
Okay, I'm gonna hope the volume's okay, because the settings are a bit
Traveler,
different.
Paimon. I only just arrived myself, so I'm still getting ready. And Collei just passed by a moment
I
ago.
mean, it sounds okay.
She said she had
It's a
some
bit
things to sort out
quieter
at the
than
end
what
where
I'm
she's
used to
staying,
on my
but
desktop,
she'll
but
meet up with us when she's
OBS
done.
volume seems to be
Apparently, Tainari
so.
and Sino both went out, but she
I can
stayed
always
behind
just
because
listen
she
to the
wanted to help
audio
us.
through my phone really quickly, get a feel for it. So I'm just gonna play this and then quickly listen from it. See how things are.
Not too bad.
So yeah, okay,
After
give me a moment.
reviewing it again with fresh eyes, I came up with a new theory which seems to hold some water. I'll attempt to explain it as simply as I can.
Okay, I'm gonna
I
talk real
believe
quick just
that
so I
each
can
of
get
the
test on
four
my
things
volume
in the
as well.
prophecy refers to a different field of knowledge. So, in a way, the prophecy is a test of the reader's intelligence. But it's unlikely for
Wow,
any
I
one
definitely
person
sound a
to
lot
have
different than I
expertise
expected.
in all these different areas. So I suggest that we seek out one expert from each and get their opinion. Also, in 2 out of the 4 areas, the prophecy seems to want us to
Okay,
find
I might turn down my
specific people.
gain to be honest, just a tiny
It
bit.
may even turn out that the people themselves are the answers.
So it sounds like we should put our heads together and list out the people who can help us.
Exactly. I think we can go through each riddle in turn and generate 4 groups of names to match the 4 questions.
Okay, thank goodness I have a mic muted because I turned off the pretty on accident. That would have
Alright,
been
then let's start
terrifying.
from group 1. The first riddle was, a flower that is not of this world.
Personally, I would still go with Albedo for this one. Alchemy is the most likely to have to do with otherworldly things, and he is by far the leading expert in this regard.
Yeah, Albedo putting it in
Exactly!
its 2
You're the
cents.
creator of the tetratanic sweet flower. Who knows? Maybe that's the flower we're looking for.
Huh? You really think so?
Have a bit of faith in yourself,
Oh,
Sucrose.
but what about Tainari? He's a forest watcher and knows all about plants. If it's a flower we're looking for, maybe he's the man for the job.
Alright, I'll add him to the list as well. On
The
to
wanted
group 2.
list.
This subject is a guide who will never get lost.
That's kind of abstract. Does it just mean someone who never loses their way?
Wait, but they have to be able to guide others too. So it's not quite as simple as that.
Oh god. Getting a bit.
Oh, you mean
It's not
Mona?
really philosophical,
Yeah, she'd
but
definitely count.
Mona.
well, in all sorts of aspects of life.
She certainly seems very confident, and she can use her astrology to guide people.
Would Bennett count?
Cause Bennett just has, he's not headstrong to every but you know, he has his own unshakable will.
Well, his luck's so bad that as long as you go in the opposite direction from him, you'll always be going the right way, right?
I see. I suppose I can't argue with that logic.
Add him to the list. Finding everyone won't take long, so one extra
I don't know
person
about
won't
that,
hurt.
Paimon. We've had to go on wild goose chasing.
I know. Would Outrider Amber be a valid candidate for this category as well?
Yeah, she would! She's got a great sense of direction after all. As a matter of fact, when the Traveler and Paimon first came to Mondstadt, she was actually the one who gave us directions.
Yes, she's certainly a good guide.
Is there anyone else?
Let me think. Yes, I believe there may be one more.
Oh, and
Albedo
who
once
would
made a
that be?
set of equipment for Mika from the reconnaissance company. He's their
Okay,
surveyor.
so a guide
and
in
an
the low
exceptional
sense.
pathfinder.
CSE. Cool. You do want some more Mika interaction?
He's even instructed others
Pulls
in
up
the
on the banner.
discipline of surveying before. So, in my view, he's highly unlikely to lose his way, and would be very good at helping others find theirs.
Cool! Another one for our list!
Wait, Collei should have been here by now. Wonder what's taking her so long. Sorry, could we continue our chat somewhere else?
Oh, you wanna go see how she's doing, right? Sure, let's all go.
And part 2 get. I don't know how long part 2, but I think my plan is just to finish the act and probably catch up on some of the event level up to what's it even. So I think we're up to like part 3, or like more than half of them are.
Hi, Collei. Hope we're not intruding or anything. Is everything okay?
Actually, I said earlier that I was gonna stream tomorrow. I won't get spoiled. I might wait to say just so I have the rest of the event stages. Or if I do decide to stream tomorrow, just finish the rest of the stages. So we'll see how I'm feeling by tomorrow.
Sucrose,
But to be honest, I think I'd rather just stream it just the last event stage.
Is it time already?
Just because I don't think the variation's gonna be
I'm
anything
sorry.
more. This is the enjoyment of story.
Don't worry. The Traveler and I only just met up. We were just worried that you might get lost along the way, so we thought that we'd come get you.
Thank you. I'm ready to join you now. How's that thing going?
So let's pick up where we left off.
Next up is the third line. One who would never lie. Anyone spring to mind? You really think so? Seems like it would be pretty difficult for someone in his position to avoid having to lie. Then what about Kaya? He's the cavalry captain and a rather popular figure, but... You think there's something fishy about him too, huh?
Oh well, I mean, considering we just played the Archon quest, yeah, definitely.
I can't help but agree with you there.
Definitely suspicious.
But on second thought, he wouldn't qualify either. He talks way too much nonsense. Is there anyone else we're missing?
Acting Grandmaster Jean? She has a good name
I was about to
in
say
that regard,
Varka, but
from
then
what
I was like,
know,
wait, acting
she
Grandmaster? Oh.
sometimes covers up the truth out of concern for those around her. For example, when Lisa loses track of time in the library and misses her patrol shift, Jean will come up with some excuse, like Lisa's ill today. Also, she sometimes makes up stories to get Klee to behave.
What a carry.
Like the one about the big monster that comes to catch naughty kids who don't go to bed on time. Do you think that rules her out?
White lies are still lies, but do we really have to reject her because of some harmless fibs? It's not like she had evil intentions. No, we're the ones being strict.
Yeah, we
Rosaria
gotta make
doesn't
sure
strike me
everyone
as
fits
the
the
type of person
criteria.
to lie. Oh, Collei, you probably haven't met her yet, have you? She's a sister from the church who looks, a little scary and not very sociable. She stopped by the alchemy bench once, a long time ago, and asked me about Albedo. I thought maybe she was trying to find him, for work or something. But when I asked, she just said that she was curious about
Keep
him because
forgetting
he
we
was so
first ran into
intelligent,
Rosaria 1.2
and
at
wanted to
base
talk to
of
his assistant to
Dragon
find out what he
Spine.
was like.
She was trying to find
A
Albedo.
lot of people might have given a more tactful justification, but I could see in her face that she wasn't trying to hide anything. She was just very direct and straightforward. That's why I don't think of her as the lying type.
Rosaria doesn't look like the sort of person you'd want to get into a fight with. Maybe she just fights her way out of situations that some people might lie to get out of.
I can definitely see that. I've also heard the other sisters say that Rosaria doesn't even make excuses when she skips choir. She just doesn't show up.
She's a tough cookie, huh? Let's put her name down. In that case, I think Sino fits in this list too.
Oh yeah, Sina's dead serious.
True. Lying's probably more trouble than it's worth for someone like him. Kinda like with Rosaria. Oh, and Paimon also nominates Razor, but he couldn't lie to save his life.
Oh yeah, true. I mean,
I've also got
that's a
someone else in
virtue of
mind.
his, not
Noelle, the
being
trainee
taught
knight. She's a very honest
or
person.
influenced by that aspect of
I
human.
don't think she'd tell a lie.
Alrighty, write her name down too.
And
Wait,
those are the
there's one more person.
little.
You know, our long-standing staffer at the alchemy
Okay, I was
bench.
trying to think of something.
Huh? You mean Timaeus?
She's too sweet.
Yes, him. Truth be told, he's been love-struck recently. He swore that he wouldn't say a dishonest word or slack off until he succeeds in getting the woman he loves.
Timaeus has a crush?
Yes, that's right.
Well, who is it? Do you know her?
I've never met her. All I know is that she's from Liyue. Timaeus says that she's fun, has a great personality, and is very, very good looking.
Yeah.
Since we're on the topic,
I forgot, when was
helping
it that they
Timaeus
got
win
acquainted?
the
Was
Lady
it
of the Streams
was it
was
Moonchase?
also one of my goals for this Windblume festival.
I actually don't.
But how can we help with that?
Or was it some side event? I actually
know.
don't.
Make sure he uses
Very
nice paper
pog.
and a fancy envelope when he sends letters to her.
Gotta admire his
Help him pick a nice gift and wrap it
his
properly.
confidence. I hope it
That
goes
sort of
well.
thing.
Yeah. I had the
'Cause
same situation once in the
I'm
Ubinia
tired of all
Forest.
these sad endings.
I helped another forest ranger out by delivering a love letter to the coworker she likes.
Yep, that sort of thing exactly. Oh, also, I helped him with some of the groundwork for one of his research projects. He must have appreciated it, because he gave me a refrigeration device that he's been developing as a thank you gift.
Is it any good?
I mean, it looks nice.
Sounds like a no.
Yeah, didn't that was under Paimon's commission, kind of.
Okay, so
Who knows?
last
If it
of
looks
all,
cool, maybe you can
we have
refurbish it to
a legend that
just be
never
something
ends.
else.
Anyone come to mind for this particular line?
Lisa, perhaps? A librarian understands books best, and aren't most legends written down somewhere?
Yeah, everyone figured that
When
aspect.
I think about legends, fairy tales and picture books come to mind.
Maybe Collei. She read a lot of fairy tales when Tainari was teaching her to read. Oh, do I count?
Why not?
Of course you do. I'll put you on the list.
I was gonna say maybe they could also put on this Legends of the Dark Knight hero, but then again, most people don't know his identity, so maybe they'd be selling him out at that point. So
I prefer to read things like an illustrated analysis of alchemical substances and their uses, the fascinating principles of crafting, and hypotheses of life.
Point taken. Paimon didn't quite understand any of those.
Collei might be a good choice. Her mother, Alice, is a renowned traveling author, so I'll bet she's been exposed to all sorts of myths and legends.
Alright then, Flea makes the shortlist.
Well, that should just about do it. Next up, we should go and ask the people on the list about
alright,
the
at least we get to
prophecy.
see everyone.
Do we have to
A bit of a
ask
roundabout way of
absolutely
accomplishing it,
everyone on
so
the list?
but
It seems like a lot of people.
It is. So, I was thinking that perhaps we should split up. That might make our search more effective.
Okie dokie.
Also, I've thought of a method of gathering feedback.
No problem. We can do that.
You and the Traveler are practically joined at the hip, so you two can go together. I'll pair up with Collei.
Capable Collei and sensible Sucrose. Sounds like a winning combination. Okay. I promise I'll help. Capable Collei. Yeah, I got this. Rest assured that the unbeatable Traveler and Paimon will do our part too. Off we go.
I plan on starting from the person with the most defined stronghold. So let's go to the library. Lisa should be there.
Stronghold. That's an, interesting word to use.
Maybe den? No, that's even worse.
How about layer?
The first time we're forced to play trial characters, I think. Well, no, actually, well, I guess we technically did during the Sumeru Archon quest we played as a kid. What was his name? Was it Riku? No, I don't think it was Riku. I don't know why I keep used that kid on Narukami Shrine. It's kind of cool that we get to play as characters. I find it weird that they make us play as the two.
Here we are.
We're not really go
Lisa's lair.
not
Oh
even
no,
that far.
that was a bad word choice. Now Sucrose is using it. It's all my fault.
Lisa, might I ask if... Huh?
Hey, it's the boy.
Sucrose. Collei. What are you doing here?
I can only sucrose that they were Collei-ing on someone. At least that's as far as I know.
Oh, please, just stop it with these puns. I beg you. Are you trying to win worldwide fame for unfunny jokes?
Not gonna lie, I know like all this. I wonder how much effort it took to think of these jokes. It's cause like, well, sure, it's not everyone's cup of tea, but you gotta admit some of these have quite the thought and stuff to them. I can appreciate the effort that goes into the joke.
Is Lisa not here at the moment?
Surprising, isn't it? She went out. I'm afraid it's just us here looking for information.
Except me. I'm not here for information. Like you, I came here for an abortive search for the librarian, who is also my academia senior.
Oh, so you studied in the same darshan as Lisa?
That's right. Her mentor in Sumeru was also my benefactor. We were both Spontamod students.
Wow, that's cool. But wait, we're getting sidetracked. We came here to look for some information. Collei and I are investigating a prophecy, and we were hoping you all might be able to help.
Oh? What sort of prophecy?
That's why I'm picking up me
I see.
trying to.
You
So,
want
well,
to ask
not
them about
snorting,
the flower that
specifically
is not of
trying
this
to
world,
attract the.
and me
It's
about
not
the one
in
who would
not
never
resort to
lie.
I don't want to burn.
But there's no rush. You don't need to answer right away. We're just here to tell you about the situation. You can take your time to think it over and submit any thoughts you have in written form to the Sucrose mailbox.
The
Sucrose.
Sucrose mailbox?
Yep. I was thinking about it on the way. And although they seem like trick questions, there's a lot to mull over once you get down to the details. A quick answer off the top of your head might not go into enough depth. So, I decided to place a mailbox next to the alchemy crafting table. Everyone can submit their written answers there when they're ready. We don't have to call it the Sucrose mailbox, though. It could just as well be called the Sucrose and Collei mailbox. Or even the Sucrose, Collei, Traveler and Paimon mailbox.
I think in this case, we can just go with your quick answer off the top of your head.
Sounds like a good solution. Certainly more reliable than verbal discussion alone.
Agreed. Certainly when it comes to discerning whether someone is a liar or not, you cannot simply take them at their word.
Understood. Once we've had a look into it, we'll place our replies into your mailbox.
Thank you all so much. Okay, let's tick them off the list and carry on working our way down.
Already done.
I'm pleasantly surprised to see those two introverts getting along so well.
Do you get the feeling that Collei's return to Mondstadt has emboldened her more contrarian side?
Yes, I'd noticed that too.
Traveling and meeting old friends are both good for the body and soul. And isn't rediscovering one's youth while revisiting old haunts a worthwhile pursuit?
When I first met Collei, she'd never known happiness or youth, but things are different now. Her Elazar being cured was a huge milestone in her life.
Collei is a very sensitive and introverted child. I'm sure you must have noticed that too, Albedo. From the time she's been in my care, I've observed that she's actually a very lively character by nature. But she had a very rough start in life, and it changed her.
So, might I assume that your respective claims of looking for plants and artists in Mondstadt were just pretexts?
I wouldn't say that. Both Collei and Genius Invocation TCG are very important to me.
Would it really kill you to just say yes in this situation?
Fine. Yes, we came out of concern for Collei. She's been back to Mondstadt of her own accord several times, but it has led to no significant improvement in her mood.
Well, it won't hurt to give her some more time. I believe that Sucrose might be able to help her.
Sounds like an extension of your own self-confidence as your teacher.
You could say that. In a similar vein, I've heard that Sumeru scholars often build their social relationships based on their academic ones. Is that
That's
true?
for some people.
I suppose it might
Right.
look like that from your perspective. Sumeru society is something of a special case. The reason it is known as the City of Learning is because all of its resources are in some way linked to academia. As such, academic resources equate to social capital. It is not unheard of, for example, for people to build a family in order to pursue further studies. But the relationship between the three of us is not an academic one turned social.
Yeah.
We've never even worked on a paper together for starters.
Oh, so the academic paper is the nexus of the academic family. Interesting.
I would think of us more as siblings. An equal and pure relationship, unaffected by academic considerations.
As much as I'd prefer not to admit it, that statement is not inaccurate.
I can understand that position. I have a younger sister myself, and it's only natural for me to be protective of her. What you described
Plain.
fits the idea of a city of learning, as I imagine it. The family is where all social relationships intersect. As such, a family founded on common goals may actually be more stable. By the way, who's the eldest between you?
Let's not go down this rabbit hole, please.
Oh no.
In
Sibling
terms of age, I'm the eldest, of course. He just doesn't want to admit it.
But your mental age is younger than that. I dare say even by enough to be the youngest sibling. Perhaps I could bring Collei into this happy family to be your elder sister.
No. You will never see me admit to being the youngest sibling. Except perhaps as a last-ditch effort to turn the tables in a game of cards.
Guess we'll leave Collei and Sucrose to it. Fingers crossed all goes well for them. Now then, where should we go first? Let's try our luck at the bulletin board, shall we? A lot of people tend to show up there at some point in the day. Maybe we'll get lucky.
What's
The wind rises.
Hey, that's pretty much everyone we're looking for.
Just as we hoped. There's a load of people here. Huh? Even Lisa's here.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
It's
How have you been?
been 4 updates.
Been
Like
doing pretty
3.1.
well.
You look surprised, cuties.
Except for
Is it
you,
because
Lisa.
of
We saw
me?
you last update.
Teacher is not at the usual place.
Oh, please. It's not as if I'm glued to my chair. I like to get out for a little fresh air every once in a while. Mika's here today, so I thought it'd be a good time to introduce him to Bennett and Razor. They're all out and about quite often, so it's helpful for them to get to know one another.
Hello, everyone. My name is Mika.
Good to see you.
I look forward to working with you.
No need to be so formal. We've known them for ages. They're cool.
Windblume.
They were cool.
Fun?
Actually, we haven't gotten to the fun part yet. We've been busy investigating a prophecy.
A prophecy? What kind?
A good one or a bad one?
That's a good question. Oh, not that either.
Gosh, that all sounds quite fascinating.
I can't believe I made it onto your list of names. You really think I'll be able to help?
Believe in yourself. Right. Believe in yourself. You're a first-rate adventurer, Bennett.
Okay, then in that case, I'll step up and present my thoughts on the matter. Except I forgot I'm not really good at organizing my thoughts. Oops.
Oh, there's no need to tell us all of your thoughts right here and now. Sucrose said she'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench, so you can just write down your thoughts when they come to you, and drop them there.
A meticulous and efficient plan. Yep, that sounds like Sucrose.
I will think also. Give me some time.
You still have other people on your list that you need to go see, right? We should leave you to it. Don't worry about us. We'll drop off our letters at the mailbox as soon as we're done.
Okay, bye for now. Let's head over to Star Snatch Cliff next. Maybe we'll be able to find some people there. And even if we don't find any familiar faces, you can see really far from up at the top. Maybe we can find people that way.
Aw, you're working so hard. Do be sure to get some rest when you can. If you get tired, you know you're always welcome to visit me for a break and a cup of tea.
Where to next? Let me check my notes. Huh, this way.
Kind of
Got
nice
it.
that they're
Collei, please follow
warning
me.
us to all the relevant locations. A bit more fun. And we're playing Stem again. I wonder if we're even gonna have any sort of combat. Speaking of combat, we have a 4-man squad out here.
Oh, it's our lucky day. There's several people over there. Amber? Wow, and Eula's with her too. Oh, it's Sucrose! And Collei also spies. The girl with the long scarf. Collei, we were just
Yeah, that's
talking about
Collei's
you.
identifier, long
Wait,
scarf.
I don't think you've been introduced to Noelle before. Collei, this is Noelle, maid of the Knights of Favonius. Nice to
A
meet
queen.
you, Collei. I missed you the last few times you were in Mondstadt, so I'm glad to finally meet you in person. Oh, nice to meet you too, Noelle. My name is Collei. But you already knew that.
Relax, you two. There's no need to be so courteous. We're not on some kind of diplomatic mission here.
Collei, what are you doing here? Are you planning to blast some fish? Nope. Collei's on patrol with the other knights. Huh. Now that you mention it, it looks like everyone here's a Knight of Favonius except for Collei and me. I'd heard that there was a very young knight in the ranks, but it's still a surprise to see with my own eyes. Collei, what do you do? I'm a trainee forest ranger in the Avidia Forest. Trainee? It means I'm not officially a fully qualified forest watcher yet. I'm still learning. Oh, you're just like me. I'm still working towards becoming a fully qualified knight.
Technically, though the distinction is hardly relevant right now. This isn't a very formal patrol. We're just chatting.
Don't panic, Collei. Just pick a topic and join the conversation. Don't panic. Whatever you do, don't panic. It's just Amber and her friends. There's no need to be nervous. Let me guess. Were you chatting about the new guests in town?
Yup. A few folks from Sumeru have come to visit, so we're brainstorming a few nice surprises for them.
As you say that to one of the guests right in front of Vega.
Sorry, at least I didn't say anything about what the surprises are.
Oh no. How am I supposed to join this conversation now? What do I say to that?
Speaking of nice surprises, we've actually had a fairly big one recently.
What kind of surprise? Tell me, tell me! I'm saved. Sucrose has given me a lead-in. Now, I just need to follow on from what she's already started talking about.
What an interesting prophecy. I have no idea what the answers could be, though. So essentially, you're gathering information to help you solve the riddles, correct? I'll do my best to help.
Thank you so much, Eula.
Anytime.
There's no need to answer right away. We'll put a mailbox next to the crafting bench for people to drop us a note once they've thought of something.
I'll drop something in there for sure.
Nice idea. I think we can all commit to writing a note. We'll see what we can come up with.
Yup, don't worry, you can count on us. But we do have to finish our patrol first.
What route are you taking today?
We started in the Stormbearer Mountains, and we'll end at the city gates. You'd be very welcome to join us, but it sounds like you're pretty busy with all this.
No. There's always next time. We'll join up with you after we're done working through this prophecy.
Oh, yeah, so, we'll be on our way for now.
Keep on reading.
See you later. Have a safe trip back.
Thank you. Take care of yourself. Man, I'm really kind of putting there to reciprocate feelings, but man, I'm feeling pretty good. It is nice to tour Mondstadt all
Are you
of.
okay, Collei?
Was it that obvious?
No, not at all. It just looked like you had something on your mind.
So that means it was obvious.
Whatever's bothering you, you can talk to me about it if you want. I'm happy to help.
Thanks, Sucrose. Well, the truth is, I don't really know how to act around Amber and the others.
Really? I thought you
thought
two
you-
were good friends.
Yeah, I would have thought you'd been okay with him.
Amber's a really important friend to me. I don't know. I guess if I'm being completely honest, the problem's probably with me.
Who said
The
that?
first time I
It's a
came to
two-way
Mondstadt,
effort.
I was really immature. I didn't want to let people in, and I was generally pretty awful to everyone. Amber was the one person who didn't give up on me, and if it wasn't for her persistence, I wouldn't have found a friend at all. Without Amber, I might not even be here today. And because of that, I really look up to her. I think of her as my role model, and hoped that maybe one day, I could learn to be like her. But after trying and failing for several years, I think I finally realized. I'm no Amber, and I never will be. Looking back, it seems silly that I ever thought like that. We're nothing alike at all. My personality's so... weird. I always get so anxious and I overthink everything.
Aw, Collei. Don't say that.
Sucrose? Would it be okay if I told you a bit about my past?
Oh, like she opened up about it. That's growth right there. I mean, even if we don't know up to her childhood, like what do you even consider her childhood to start? Up to me. Also, kind of cool to see them just sitting and admiring
I
the
already knew
landscape,
bits and
just
pieces
sitting
about
down on
her.
this.
But still, why did she have to go through all that?
because
I'm sorry.
the writers
We've
of
only just
Genshin
met,
said
and I'm already
this
dumping
girl
all
needs
of
to
this on
suffer,
you.
and we all hate
This is
them
why
for
I get
that,
so frustrated
but
at
not really.
myself. I'm always doing this. I get into a spiral of self-doubt, and then I end up having to find somewhere to vent it all out.
No, it's fine. I'm really glad that you're willing to tell me all this. People don't open up about their deepest feelings unless they really trust the other person. Don't you think? At least, I think it's kind of an honor. And, I mean, you've probably noticed by now, but I don't have the best social skills either. I always just end up talking about the things I'm interested in, and going on and on. But even so, you still listen to me when I talk my head off about alchemy. It's a relief to listen to you talking about yourself for once. If you hadn't told me all of those things, I never would have guessed that you struggle so much. Honestly, I feel like we're very similar people.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone has their own problems to deal with. I certainly do. All the feelings that you talked about just now, I totally get it. It takes so much more effort for us introverts to fit into a crowd. When you were saying about how you try to think about what to say in advance, and you're constantly terrified of saying the wrong thing and making things awkward, I relate to that so much. Oh, and also that part about studying under a genius. In fact, before meeting you, I'd never met anyone who seemed so similar to myself.
Oh.
I'm not very good at giving words of comfort or anything, and I'm not gonna tell you to just get over it or stop worrying about it. How about we just sit here for a little while? We don't have to force a conversation if we can't think of anything. We can just sit here together.
Sucrose gets it. We can just
Sucrose
exist
has stopped
and
talking.
be happy
But
about it.
for some reason, this doesn't feel awkward at all. Maybe she's right.
Yeah, it's
and
such a
we're more
mood.
similar than I realized. In Sumeru, I always like to find a quiet place to just sit and watch the scenery, but it's always by myself. I never thought there'd be a day when I could do this with someone else by my side. Mondstadt's breeze is so gentle and soft.
Hey, Collei. See that cloud over there? Doesn't it look like one of my test tubes?
Well, we only see a few clouds and none of them do.
I don't think so.
Just see normal clouds.
Sorry.
Then, maybe we're not quite on the same wavelength on everything. At least, not when it comes to looking at clouds in the sky.
Thank you, Sucrose. I feel much better after talking to you.
Yeah, it helps a lot, doesn't it? I also vent to my flasks sometimes. The next time we get the chance, I have to show you my Tetratanic Sweet Flower and my Tetratanic Windblume.
Your what?
Two of my favorite things I've made. They're really cool. I think you might like them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll definitely have to show them to me sometime.
I brought some crackers with me. You want one? There's cheese flavor or tomato flavor.
Sure.
I would probably pick the cheese
I'll
over
try
tomato.
the cheese one.
I mean, like, I feel like they'd probably,
Aw,
if there was,
look! They're enjoying
they'd
the
probably
scenery together.
make it not as strong.
Shall we go
There's no
play
way
with
I would
them?
be able to just straight
No,
up
it's fine.
raw
Let them sit for a
tomato.
while.
Well, I mean, I
They're
have
not
before,
what
but it's
Collei
definitely not
needs
pleasant.
right now.
But if it's in form of
She
cracker, it's probably
needs
been
a
diluted
new
to
friend.
all hell.
Someone different who's never met her before.
I guess that's fine.
I don't get it. Is there a difference?
There is. You'll understand once you're a little older, Klee. People can draw different kinds of strength from different kinds of friends. And right now, Collei needs someone that's just not the same old me.
Not gonna lie, when they put us in front of the slides, I thought their intention was to just get us to kill them.
Take it easy.
I see everything.
Damn,
Paimon
now that we're
hopes we
walking on
find
this
someone
thing's.
we need here.
I mean, I never really noticed, but this thing's
I beg you,
hella
please
steep.
don't let go.
Who's that yelling?
Oh,
Let's hurry and take a
Tomatoes
look.
Rosaria. Also, man, what the hell were you doing to falling off like that?
Timaeus? And we also have Rosaria and Mona? What kind of mishmash ensemble is this?
Good question. What kind of a motley crew is this?
It's been a while, Traveler.
Has been a hot minute.
You two are looking pretty good. I trust you've been well.
Yep, we're definitely
Uh,
faring a lot better than this
I
poor guy on
myself
the
could be
ground.
better.
Hey,
Which,
please
I
don't
mean,
rub salt in
I
my
guess I
wound.
don't feel
Really
as
have
bad
been
as
trying
a
my
few, like
best.
a bit earlier, but
You're one to talk. If this sister hadn't grabbed you in time, then you would have
I
been
feel
seriously hurt,
slightly
if
bad.
not
Just
dead.
got past Riddle.
I know. I really am grateful, miss. I can't thank you enough.
Don't mention it. Just lending a hand.
Quite literally. And had she not lent him a hand and pulled him up, he would have gone tumbling down the cliffside.
What happened? Did Timaeus almost fall off the cliff?
Well, so what actually happened was I came to Star Snatch Cliff today to pick some flowers and ran into Mona on the way. She took a look at her scry glass and advised me to turn back because it would be dangerous.
But you still came up here anyway?
Well, yes, I did, because there's something I just had to do.
Oh, I hardly think giving flowers to your crush is worth throwing one's life away for.
It's rare to run into someone with a death wish in this area.
I don't have a death wish. I just didn't think it would really come true. I mean, when Mona said it would be dangerous, I thought I'd be fine as long as I watched my step cautiously.
That's probably
I'm sorry,
not how
okay?
weird of a
I
situation.
was wrong.
Like
I'm
for
telling
us,
you, I'm just here
realistically,
chasing the love
prophecies
of
and
my
all
life.
that stuff are like
Love-struck
superstition and all
Mondstatters is
that.
what the
But imagine
Windblume
we know
Festival's all about.
those types of things.
Okay,
This,
that
like,
explains
how
you.
would we
Why
even
is
want to interpret
Rosaria here?
those types of messages?
I was looking for a quiet place to escape the crowds. I wasn't planning on having to save a life along the way.
So that's why the scryglass just showed danger instead of fatal danger.
Very funny. Anyway, Traveler and Paimon, what brings the two of you to Star Snatch Cliff?
Just trying our luck. We've got a lot of people we need to see today, so we've been all over the place. Actually, you're some of the people we were looking for.
Huh?
Huh, I see. So all we'll need to do is find some clues, make a note, and drop it off at the mailbox?
I can't believe there's a prophecy like this, let alone that I have a part to play in it. Oh, I guess this means everyone will find out about my crush now. I came here because I wanted to give some Cecilias to the girl I love. They'll really suit her. She's...
No one asked. Please, do not subject us to your gushing about your girlfriend.
Hurting us loners.
You saw right through me.
You said you need clues, right?
On one hand, I'd
In
love
that
to read
case,
about
Mona
Rona,
Magistus
but
the
hearing it from
astrologist
someone
will
else,
provide
sometimes
you
it
with
hurts a
personally
bit too much.
handwritten letter. Just wait for it to show up in your mailbox.
You can be on your way now. We won't keep you any longer.
All right, then let's head back for now and meet up with everyone else.
Will do.
Yeah, try not to die before you
This
get your
is
confession
all
going.
so embarrassing. Thank you both.
Everyone hold hands.
Somebody's while I'm here. Alright, back to Mondstadt we go. Oh my god. When you zoomed in, you get like so many more, not notifications, but so many more marks.
Squall and Fury.
Ah, the mailbox.
We're back! Oh, but it looks like you to beat us.
Welcome back. Did everything go well?
Yep, we managed to find and talk to everybody.
We got back a little early, so we took some time just now to put the mailbox together. We got really lucky today. The vendors were feeling super generous, so we didn't even need to pay for the materials. It's just a shame that Collei got a splinter.
Don't worry about me. I'm used to working in the rainforest. I get splinters all the time. I've already taken care of it.
We've already wrapped up everything on our to-do list for today. So, all we need to do now is wait for everyone's letters to arrive. Traveler, Paimon, why don't you get some rest while I keep an eye on the mailbox?
You're definitely your master's student, Sucrose. As long as you or Albedo are around, Paimon can relax and know that everything's taken care of.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
Wait. Actually, there's one thing that still needs taking care of. Paimon's starving. Hey, Traveler, you wanna get dinner? Your treat.
I'll go with Sucrose to return the leftover materials to the vendors. You two, go get a proper meal. We can't have anyone going hungry.
Yeah, now would be a good time for a break. Once everything is ready, let's meet up here again and collate all the information we've gathered.
Sounds like a plan.
Uh-oh. Oh, I probably would get a lot closer, but I guess not.
Paimon will have this one, and this one, ooh, and this one. Hey, Paimon's really
What's your budget looking
And
like?
don't forget, Paimon's also ordering for you, too. It's not like Paimon's gonna eat everything by herself.
Stuff are so good.
Ooh, Paimon is super full.
Is everything packed up and ready? What do you think about meeting up at 5 to go to my house?
Yes, everything's ready. I've packed some great wine and smoked ham. Oh, your parents will love it.
Ham? Look, we've known each other for quite some time now. Don't you think it's been long enough for you to remember that we only eat bacon in my house?
I must remember to get some milk today on my way home. Please, feel free to pay a visit to Cat's Tail anytime.
Enjoying the scenery?
Oh,
Isn't quaint.
Deaf Bard! Are you here for some food as well?
He's here for drinks.
Oh,
He would
I
come
can
here
put
only
something
for
on your
drinks.
tab? Well, that's a pity. I already had
Yeah,
a few
all he
drinks
needs
before
is the
coming here.
gas.
I shall take you up on your kind offer another day. There should be no shortage of opportunities in the future. Anywho, you should be getting ready to thank me. I come bearing good news.
What kind of good news?
Behold!
What is it?
It's what you need the most right now. The answer to the prophetic puzzle. Simply head to the location marked on the map and you'll find the lantern you've been looking for. However, if I were you, I wouldn't just go and reveal the secret right away. As you've seen, a lot of people have been laboring hard to uncover the answer. A secret is like a well-aged brew. The aroma from the bottle is sweetest when revealed in the company of friends. Then it's settled. I'll leave you to your business for now. Feel free to find me for a chat again once you're done working through the prophecy. Also, if you have some time, we could organize another fast-track love poem class.
Oh, you're starting that up again?
I sure am. Nobody else has signed up this year, though, so the duty to learn falls on you. Anyway, see you later.
Venti always looks so relaxed whenever we run into him. Paimon can't help but be jealous.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, could I chat with you for a moment?
Oh? Who are you?
You may call me Scarlet.
Identify yourself.
Just like you, I'm a traveler visiting Mondstadt from another land. Mind if I buy you a drink?
How does she know we're a traveler?
Leaving the door open for another time, I see. I can tell that you've dealt with a lot of people during your travels.
You can tell? Well, we are very experienced adventurers after all.
I can. That's why I tried to strike up a conversation with you in the first place. I was on my way to go shopping earlier when I overheard your conversation next to the crafting bench. From what I could gather, you are trying to investigate a bizarre prophecy?
Yep, bizarre is definitely the word.
Don't you think it sounds just like the kind of story that would happen in Mondstadt? Anyway, that's why I wanted to ask you a favor. If and when you manage to unravel the answer to the prophecy, could you let me know what it is? Not so much the prophecy itself, but Mondstadt as a nation. That's what I'm interested in. I was born in a distant land, but I have family and friends who once lived in Mondstadt for a long time. They said that it's a great place full of fairy tales and romance and recommended that I come for a visit. As it happens, someone I know has an anniversary coming up soon. So I figured this would be a good time to come here and see all the sights that she once saw.
What do you think about Mondstadt so far?
It certainly lives up to its name as the city of romance and freedom.
We think so too.
So, about the prophecy. Thank you. You're very friendly. It's been a real pleasure to meet you. I'll leave it to you then. Hope you continue to enjoy the city and have a wonderful day.
She definitely isn't dressed like a local, huh? Where do you think her hometown could be?
Please find me a flower that is not of this world, and a guide who will never get lost. Find me one who would never lie, as well as a legend that never ends. I never thought I'd have someone secretly following me, even in a free city like Mondstadt. Good day to you, miss.
I don't know what's more concerning, that Rosaria finds something suspicious about the lady, or that the lady is so confident that she can just respond naturally to stalker like Rosaria. Not really a stalker like Rosaria, but a person like Rosaria just, you know, following her and she's alright. Okay, we can't even view it, so gotta wait till tomorrow. So that part wasn't too long. Usually the middle zone's that long in. So alright, time to go. Took us about a little over and finish this act, so spend the next further so minutes to close things off, I guess. There we go. Oh, I guess they're making me go tutorial again because I'm on a different computer. Okay. Let's go. We have a green camera. Okay, so it's a pyro cube. Okay, hopefully that'll be enough. I'm probably not gonna keep in some of these, even though they don't really take that much space. It's because I want it to be good food. Oh, do we have to go up?
The wind rises.
Oh fuck. Does it go up? Gosh darn it.
Behold.
But a very mid picture. Oh, now this one looks like a nice. Oh god, it's not on the cliff. That looks like it's on the cliff. Let me play it safe.
Off we go.
Not gonna lie, I was kind of half expecting the wind rises. There's probably a cooldown in between character signs, to be honest.
Too slow.
Take it easy.
Oh, between 17 to 19. It's like the nice sunset. Yeah, actual. Right, why not? It's a decent picture. I can live with that. Alright, done with the picture. And then we got songs. Okay, so we got some beats coming up. I think I'm just gonna jump ahead to the development one, because like, while the beat's not bad, but you know, the character demo OSTs are just too much pop to not start with those. So I'll give it a go. Start with development. I don't know if my settings are. Just set to calibration. I use disable. Time to calibrate. Let's go. Surprisingly, this is much better calibrated than my other computer, so I'm just mistaken. Yeah, Cascade E. Oh, drum. Snow guide? Oh, no guides, that's good. Oh, let's not turn that on. I think I could turn up my volume. Genshin a bit loud. I think I had it lower than what I normally have it at. I put my sound brighter. Alright, let's see how badly we're gonna get destroyed. So I'm not warmed up. And the setup's definitely different from when I last played it, so. Dude, I don't even hear any of the sounds of the. Oh, I hear it, but it's super quiet. Okay, I need to turn up the sound effect volume because this does not sound satisfying. Oh, but that sound effect's loud for some reason. Oh, bad. Did you in the setting to increase the volume or to increase the sound effects? Or the tapping? Cause, oh my god, that feels so. Right, return setting. Turn up auto. Maybe this might make it better. Who knows? Okay, do a beta next. Okay, hear a bit more. I don't know if it'd be. Let's hope the music's not too overbearingly loud now. Okay, the music didn't change too much. It's happened the wrong one. Alright, I forgot Klee shows up at the end. I'm so bad. I feel like if I played this on mobile, I would perform so much better just because I can see where my fingers are lined up in comparison to the notes rather than having to memorize the exact button that lines up with that note. So we have Collei, Tinori, and Vency still. Alright. She's probably my favorite banger out of the crews. Dun-dun-dun. Yeah, we broke 7,000 for one. And last one. Shoot. Okay, so. Yes, let's go. Tennis right. We have these next to unlock. Tomorrow we unlock. Oh no, wait. We have these three unlocked. That one unlocks tomorrow with the finale of the event. And then the last part is the day after. Yeah, exit for you. Alright, Wanderer. It's time for us to move.
Quit following me.
Straight. Riddle.
Too slow. Quit following me.
Now be careful. Oh. Really...
Too slow.
Wait, that was it? Not gonna lie, I thought this stage was gonna be long. First one felt longer for some reason. Come on, they have to keep kicking us out of the menu. I would have liked to have done the stage. Alright, a new week has begun. I can try and start leveling up the play more. It says there's another room here. Unless that's like downstairs or something. Thought so.
Quit following me.
What? Is that? I don't know if that's fine. No, it's not. Okay, it tells me to shift to that position. Alright, you know. Okay, now we're upstairs. Alright.
Quit following me. Too slow. Quit following me.
Grab that. Is that a portal?
Too slow.
What's this? Just.
Quit following me.
Or just maybe a different part of the room. Oh, I see. Well, I just lost time for that.
Quit following me.
I'm not gonna lie, it's cool, Brenner.
Too slow. Quit following me. Too slow. Quit following me.
Disregard the rules. Escape. I like that was close. I almost ran right into it. You could probably kill more balloons to get more points, but I have plenty. Alright, we have one more stage ever. Alright, I'll beat this last stage and then I'll collect it. Not gonna lie, I feel the fatigue kicking in. Not exactly for allergy. On one hand, if I took medication, sure my allergy wouldn't be that bad, but I would feel like drowsy and sleepy. And that's arguably worse in its own way.
Too slow. Too slow. Quit following me.
Time to go on killing spree.
Too slow. Too slow. Quit following me. Too slow. Quit following me. Quit following me. Too slow. Quit following me.
Oh, I want this though.
Too slow. Quit following me. Too slow.
That thing spawned on top of me. Unfair. Come on.
Too slow.
No. Oh. Not like that though.
Quit following me.
Okay, screw it. Or so. Or we're definitely not a great display of skill right there, but I'm gonna collect the rest of our wool. Alright. Let's take a look at the shop. What can we buy while we... let's pick up the crown while we... Want at least some of their... And we'll just buy everything on the list. Oh no, they're forcing us to buy... enhancement orbs. I'm about to cap out again. Oh no. Let's have a look. Let's go find that Claymore. There it is. Alright, it's probably going to take some air. No, Mondstadt. Oh, of course it takes the... the shackles, the ones I'm struggling to collect, because one, I just don't farm them. And two, I think I have so many bonus weapons that I'm trying to level that also require. Take a look. What for these weapons do I not have 90 that I need to... Okay, I have my 2 lances. I have a great sword. I have another sword, or just a sword. I have another great sword. Farm those. And another lance. So I guess Wednesday coming up, I'll take a break from farming bosses and go to the domain. What about you? 16. You're also Wednesday. Okay, well I can hold up on you. I'm a 9 and need claymores. Bonus weapons. Priority. Let me be careful once again. Just because since the event's tomorrow, if it's not gonna do a wait multiple days thing, wary of accidentally triggering the scene. Just leave that. Just run my tradition. Or semi-traditional commissions. It was a short stream, but short but sweet. So yeah. I think my idea is to come back tomorrow, aka Tuesday night, to finish the rest of this event, or at least the rest of the story. Then maybe sometime later in the week, I'll do a day of story quest, and then we'll slot in. Maybe I can finally start Octopath Traveler 2, because I did download the game to this laptop with the intent purpose of starting it, but see if I'm feeling up to it. Because I do want to catch up on something now that I have so much more. Octopath COTC, catch up on story. Catch up on the Honkai Impact event, the major one, because I haven't started that at all, even though I have like a month. It's not good to dilly-dally, not to mention I do need those crystals, because I'm starving crystals. Right, well, see you on streaming.